Hey, how we doing, everybody? This is Old Papa G, and I'm making another video for you guys. This one's going to be an extensive review. I know it's a little bit long, but I'm covering each rogue company, and character, whatever you want to call them, and I'm going to give a breakdown of each class and what I think of them, and that way you can figure out your preference and which character you might like to choose as you're playing. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, so his ability, first and foremost.
Deploying utility.
Obviously, this gives you and your teammate. He's a very, very good support. Anything that has a shield like this is excellent support. His pistol is the best, in my opinion, because it shoots pretty quick, and 25 and 37 to the dome with a quick burst. So, in my opinion, this is a very high upper tier pistol. So he's got the shotgun, the arbitrator. I don't like it. I don't like anything that has two shots and a long reload, I'll tell you that right now. Obviously, to the head, it's good, but now you're taking the gamble. It's kind of like in Fortnite, the pump shotgun. It's a gamble. So
I'll take that.
LMG. It's really quick. Has a lot of ammo in the clip. Long reload like any LMG. 24 tick to the dome. The range on it, we're talking really far range here. Still 16 to the dome, so it's not bad. 11 to the chest. For gadgets, obviously, I think as far as gadgets goes, obviously it serves its place. But anything that I have to throw and then click, it serves its purpose. But me personally, that's not my go-to choice. For the upgrade for the deploy gadget, increases durability and detection radius and increases gadget count by 1. Deploy a gadget that negates the incoming projectile, so obviously it'll absorb grenades, etc., anything like that, gadgets. So it's not bad. This is obviously really good. Downing an enemy heals significant amount of health over a short duration. Gain 25 armor is good, especially for the type of guy he is. He's got the big shield already. He deserves to have an armor perk. Reduces damage from explosives. Like I said 2 seconds ago, he's like a tank. So again, this makes sense for him to have. Revive teammates faster, which honestly, I hate this perk. I personally never buy it because I don't trust my teammates unless I'm playing with friends. But if I'm joining solo, I would never get a helping hand. Gain the ability to reload while sprinting. That's an excellent, excellent perk. And deals more damage to equipment and carry on. So, I mean, unless he's playing against himself, not that great. Let's see. 2 hit. Oh. Even to the body? Yeah, wow. Really good. Chak. I really like playing as Chak. Really, really fun. So, first, I'll show you his pistol before we even upgrade it. It's a 3 burst, like a BR in Halo. As you can see, 13 to the chest. From a little bit more distance, 9 to the chest. But if you're obviously including it, it's really 27 because you're getting, if you hit all 3 ticks, you're hitting for 27. To the dome, pretty solid, 319, so you're looking at 57 damage. Not bad. I actually think that's pretty high quality. His special ability is the armor. Now, the thing about this is, if you're downed, you could actually do this and get back up. Now, I personally think that that might make him automatically B tier. He's got to be within the B range, maybe even A, because to get up, because a lot of times people aren't expecting that. You're down, they're not thinking anything of it. He gets up, he finishes that guy off, and then it's an even 1-for-1 exchange. Something to consider. We'll go through the SMG now. Really rapid fire, good aim, good accuracy. Like, wow. Even from this range, very good. 14 a tick to the dome. It's pretty good. Especially, yeah, this is a really, really good weapon. We'll go through each trait on it. So increases hip fire accuracy. Obviously, this is a gun you're going to want to use with If you don't have to scope in with this one, it's better off. It's a little bit harder to hit, but obviously as the game plays out, it's a little bit different. Oops, sorry about that. What do we got here? What was the last one? Reduces recoil. Obviously, that's crucial for this gun, I'll tell you that much.
Very nice.
So, now we'll move to the pump. This might be really similar. Oh, no, it's not. So, this is, right from the jump, this shotgun is way better than the last hero that we just used, Rogue, whatever you want to call him. 49 to tick to the chest. To the dome, we're looking at 2 shots to the dome, 75. Even from this range, I could guarantee you this is, boom, 37. This is really, really good shotgun. Like, because you have a lot of maneuverability. Like, even from this, like, you could even miss a little bit. You're still doing some sort of ticks. Like, watch. So we're not gonna do it. We're gonna shoot his arm. So that way I miss a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Wow, it's still doing 49. Hold on. Let me. I'm fucking it up. You saw it happen. There we go. I'm not hitting every shot, and it's still hitting for 24 because a little bit's missing on the top left corner. So, very, very good shotgun here. Increased magazine size. I'm pretty sure that magazine size thing is for every single hero. Could be wrong, but as we go through it, we'll take a look. Suppressing fire and reduces bloom. It's great.
This will help.
We will now switch to the melee weapon. I play this game with a controller. Obviously, people prefer keyboard and mouse for mostly every game, but I'm more of a controller person, especially for third-person games. So first, we'll cut. So it's just as good as the bat. If you have 100 health, it's a 2-shot kill. And 125 on the throw. So basically, even if you were playing against yourself and you had 170, throwing the weapon would, now, by this point, that would kill him. Just like that. So if you waited 2 seconds, you notice he did that. 2, maybe 3 seconds, you could still use the weapon and throw it and take him down 1 shot. So really good. Now we're going to the gadgets.
Nice.
So increases throw distance. That's interesting. Increases grenade count by 1. Wow, this guy. It's interesting. Let's see. The grenade that sticks to the surface and people before
Very
exploding.
nice.
So let's take a look. Increases the throw speed and stuck damage by 250. So you're looking at an auto kill. And increases. So this is a non-stick. No, that's not it. So 250.
This will help.
Okay. Now I want to look at a non-stick.
Lethal out.
100. So it's still a kill. It's a down. Very well rounded. Let's go through the bottom perks. So he deals more damage equipment onto carry equipment. I'm pretty sure this is a universal perk for everybody. Become immune to being revealed by enemies. This guy is A tier. I'm gonna tell you right now. Once I go through the ranking, this guy is 100% A tier. Removes aim down sights. Really good. Downing an enemy reloads your current equipped weapon. Wow. And restores ammo. Let me tell you right now. Does this guy have a flaw? Downing an enemy heals significant amount. This guy right now is A tier. I'll tell you that right now. There's no doubt in my head. Anvil. Now we did Chalk. Now we're gonna do Dallas. I actually never played Dallas. I actually don't know why, but I've never used him. So apparently I can't use his ability in here. I don't know why. Let's see the pistol damage. So 36 a shot, 48 to the head. So it's kind of similar to the first pistol that we used from Anvil.
I gotta be honest.
So it's not bad.
I lost count.
Apparently range doesn't really affect it too much. 34 tick to the head. This is pretty far. 23. It's actually a really good pistol. So first we'll do the assault rifle. So this will be the first assault rifle that we're actually using. Increases damage range, really important. Hip fire, if you use the hip a lot, it's good. Suppresses fire and reduces recoil. That's a really good one. So I like the tick in between. You can like get a better feel for guns that do this. So 24. And then to the dome, we're looking at 36 a clip. Really good. Pretty well rounded.
Right you are.
So DMR, I like DMRs. Increases bullet penetration, that's obviously always great. Increases magazine size, faster reload, and nullifies damage from fall off. This is a great gun. Boom, boom, 2-shot kill. From the range, let's see, really far range. Still 71. Still 71 from this range. Great gun. So, depending on the map that you're playing on, a little bit of a distance map. This is your guy. Let's take a peek at the axe. Increases damage range, okay. So, let's take a peek. So, it's a little bit faster, but overall, I think the first two weapons that we used, which was the baseball bat and the katana, definitely better. Let's take a look at a throw. 150. So, it's a better throw. Interesting. It killed 2 people. Let's take a look at that again. Now, I don't know if that's glitching. Let's try it in a different spot. That is impressive. What? What? Are you guys seeing this? Let's go see what it does. Let's go read it. This might be the best weapon in the game. So, let's read. Increases throw speed, increases throw damage. It's literally coming out of the ground and killing the guys. I don't know if that's just a glitch in the rank shooting. I don't know, but this is really big. Wow. Like, holy shit. So, its swing damage, I would obviously put it on the low tier of a C tier, but the throw damage had the highest at 150. So you're talking 1 shot down automatically. And clearly it, the throw is amazing. So, EMP. And increases count. So,
That'll do.
it's pretty good. So, wow, I actually didn't realize that. It prevents abilities as well as gadgets. I thought it was just gadgets, but it's also abilities.
Right
and
you are.
we got a fire grenade. And increases fire duration. So, let's take a look.
Lethal out.
10 a tick. It's a good AoE. The duration's pretty long. As you can see, it just went through 3.5 guys on the duration. So, that's solid. And
Utility out.
it's not that bad, but for me, I like burst damage, like immediate damage rather than AoE. So I'll rate that about a C. The duration's pretty long, maybe a C plus, B minus. This is really good. Silent footsteps while running. So okay, he's the first person that didn't have what I was saying before, how that was a universal perk. Gain the ability to reload while sprinting. Removes aim down sights. Pretty good. Reduces your health regeneration delay. Really good. Gain 25 armor. That was just like Anvil. Very good. And downing an enemy reloads your current equipment and weapon restore. So, not bad. This is actually really good. But I feel like as I'm rating these heroes, he's very situational. Obviously, you have the range weapon, really good. He's fully stocked on range weapons. The assault rifle and the DMR, really good choices. He's got a really good throw weapon. So, he is good, but I think right now, I'd probably rate him, out of the 3 that we did, he's really borderline third. It really depends on the map, because if you're looking at a range map, he's obviously number 1. Actually, no, maybe even number 2. I still think Chalk is well above average in this game. So we'll go on to the next guy. And next we got Dima. He obviously looks really cool. I know he's a Russian guy, so you get to enjoy his accent. So first we start with the ability. Pretty good as far as abilities go. The cooldown on it is a little bit slow, but it's not bad. It's good AoE for multiple teammates. Now we're going to take a look at the pistol. 12 shots in the clip. 37 to the dome. 32 to the chest. If we had a little range, 25 to the chest. 32 to the head. Now let's check the really far range. Still 21. And still 32. This is an excellent pistol. Excellent pistol. Actually, this is the same gun as Anvil. So, Ramba. We'll use the DMR first. Increases magazine size. Damage to the body is not bad, 15. Reduces recoil and increased accuracy. Increases damage range. So, let's take a look. So it's a burst, DMR style, fucking BR. So to the dome. So you're talking 3 ticks of 23. You're looking at 69. So it's really good. And honestly, anything that has a burst is rather good. I enjoy burst weapons.
This I
So
like.
next we will try the KA-30. Increases magazine size, always an excellent thing. Increases hipfire accuracy. I don't think this is a gun that you would really be using as hipfire. And increases damage range. So let's take a look. It's pretty quick. 29 to the dome, 19 to the chest. A little bit slow on the reload. 13 and 19 for range. So overall, it's not terrible, not the best. He has the same
This I
apps
like.
as Dallas, which I want to test again. So it does do that. It really legitimately kills 2 people. If teammates are stacking, the throw is just excellent then. Cause look, any stacking teammates, that's an excellent weapon. It's top tier. But obviously on the swing, it's doing a little bit less. It's 40 per swing, so they'll probably be able to get you in time. When it comes to swing, obviously the katana was doing, I think it was 60, so 2 swings. It's much better. Same thing with the baseball bat. So EMP grenade, same thing as I think Dallas has this. So obviously the EMP prevents the targets from using their abilities and gadgets. So not bad. We'll check out his grenade.
Lethal out.
Sorry about that. So it has range on it, as you can see, because I ricocheted it off. So I'll buy another one.
Lethal out.
Let's see if that reaches. No, okay. I just wanted to see how much range it actually had. Increases in explosive radius and damage increased to 125. Now, how close can you cook it?
Lethal out.
My bad, I overthrew that.
This I like.
Obviously, everything is all preference based,
Lethal out.
so it's not bad. It's not the best, like I said earlier. He has both of these, which is actually excellent if you have enough credit while you're playing. Downing an enemy heals for a significant amount, and over a short duration. It's not right away. It's a heal over time. And downing an enemy reloads your current weapon and restores ammunition. So honestly, these put together is great. Reduces your health generation delay, great. Increases weapon swap and reload speed, excellent. Gain the ability to reload while sprinting and deal more damage to equipment and carry on, and carry more ammo. So overall, his perks as a unit might be the best we've seen so far. Weapons, as weapons go, I would say he's a little bit on the lower end. They're not bad, but they're just not the best. And gadgets, definitely on the lower end. His pistol's really good though, so probably give him the same score, C+, B-. I don't know why I keep doing that. I keep going down. So next we got Glitch. Now Glitch's ability is really good. He hacks, so obviously that means you can't use certain things, like your gadgets and abilities. So he doesn't need an EMP, and it's actually pretty, like you could target through walls and stuff. So that's why it's really good. You don't even need to be directly pointed at them. So let's first do the pistol. 37 to the dome, 25 to the chest. I'm pretty sure this is the same one as the other guys. Yeah, it's the Executioner. So first we'll do the SKLG. This is like the other shotgun that we were going over with Chop. It's excellent. It's one of the better shotguns in the game. Long reload because it has 8 shots in the clip. But I'd much rather a long reload with 8 shots in the clip than only having 2 shots in the clip and still a pretty long reload. So overall, excellent shotgun. And the shotguns are very good in this game. Don't underrate the shotgun. I know people have stuff against shotguns unless it's like Gears of War. It's really good. So we'll go through the LMP-X. Increases magazine size, increases range down sight, and increases damage range. So really quick, 11 to the chest, 23 to the dome. We'll check the range on it. So still 10. 14. Not bad. And obviously it shoots really quickly. So he's really good for like your close range combat. He's upper tier. We already went through the bat, but we'll do it again. So 65 and 100. So it's a solid weapon. I would rate it the same rate as the katana. It's top tier. It's upper tier. He has 2 really good gadgets. He's got a flashbang, which we already went over what the flashbang does. Blinds the enemy, you can't see, yada yada. And he's got a sticky grenade, which the sticky grenade does 250 if you stick. Even if you don't stick.
Lethal out.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a little low tech.
So even if you don't stick.
Lethal out.
100. So it's still a down. It's really, well, honestly, it's probably the best grenade in the game. We'll go through his lower perks now. Silence while sprinting. Oh, when not sprinting, I'm sorry. So normal movement or crouching. So really good. Become immune to being revealed by enemies. Really excellent perk because then they can't ping you. Reduces your health regeneration. Obviously a solid one. Increases weapon swap and reload speed. Really good. Get notified when an enemy within 25 meters is looking in your direction. So what pops up on your screen is this eye. So it'll come right up on your character, on the body of your character, or right next to him in the middle of your screen, and the eye will be either yellow that they're kind of looking at you, and red when they're about to shoot you. They're like really on you. And tracker rounds damaging an enemy firearm will reveal them to your teammates. This is a good one, especially if you're playing with friends and you have friends that are competent. So not bad overall. His ability is really good, so I'd probably give him a B. His weapons are pretty good as well, but they're not upper tier, but they're still pretty good. The shotgun is upper tier, so I'd give him a B. Okay, so next on the list we got Lancer. She's
Tried to keep up.
one of my favorites to play as. I really enjoy playing as Lancer. So the pistol, pretty good, pretty quick. Does 13 to the head.
No more playing around.
I mean, I'm sorry, 13 to the chest, 19 to the head. Does pretty good overall. I actually really like it. I don't know why I'd say it's an auto fire. Oh my god, auto fire pistol. So I really actually enjoy it. Even from a range, it's not that bad. Her ability is that she gets to sprint fast, so she gets to run faster than anybody in the game. Obviously, that's enjoyable, and it's by a significant amount. And the delay, the cooldown, holy shit, I just had a brain fart right there. The cooldown isn't that bad either. For something that makes you legitimately faster than everybody. Her shotgun is absolutely the best in the game by far. Increases damage range, increases hip fire accuracy, which you really want with this one, and increases magazine size. It's definitely the best in the game. So, auto. And while you're running with this, it's excellent. The reload isn't too long. 66 and 56, depending on how many bullets actually connect with the target. And since it's auto, you're basically just spraying. I don't even have to aim in. This is by far the best shotgun, and I'll show you the range on it. So by here, that's a little far, but this isn't. Especially if you're just unloading and you have team backup, it's really good.
Ah, super.
By far the best shotgun in the game. It's my favorite. And then we have her SMG. She's basically made for close quarters combat. She's got the axe just like Dallas, which is the best throwing axe. Obviously, we saw earlier how efficient it is, and then it comes back. But we'll go over the gun now. Increases hip fire accuracy, increases damage range, increases magazine size. So really, really fast shooting. All 12s, 16s. Let's see with a little range. 9 and 13. It's not horrible, but she's just really made for close quarter combat. She's probably the best close quarter combat person in the game, especially with the ability to run faster. She's more of a solo type of person. She's not really made for partners, but she's really good. She's got a smoke grenade.
Ooh, this will help. Utility out.
It's not my preference, but it does make sense for her character because, like I said, close quarters and made to get away. She runs quick, like I said, so in and out of combat. So she's good. She's got the sticky grenade, which we went
Super.
over earlier. 250. So it is definitely really good. She's really lucky to have this one because, like I said, close quarters. So she's gonna need heals from time to time. So downing enemy heals for a significant amount over time. Dealing and damaging an enemy with a firearm will reveal to your team. So that's actually her, I guess, team perk. I don't like Helping Hand. Remove aim down sights moving speed penalty. That's really good for her style of play. Deal more damage to equipment and carry more ammo. And this is great for her. Silence the sound of the footsteps while now sprinting. Excellent for her. So overall, I definitely rate her a B, B+, borderline. She's one of my favorites to play, regardless of the score or anything. I just think she's really fun to play as. I'm actually going to skip to Viv. That way we could just do the one row and just be done with it. So we're going to do Vi now. I don't know why I called her Viv. Okay. So, first things first, she's got the Executioner pistol, so the best pistol in the game in my opinion. 37 to the head, even from a range, it's 32 tick to the head, 21 to the chest with range. It's definitely the best pistol in the game in my opinion. So we'll do the first primary weapon. We haven't used this assault rifle yet, which is the Nightshade. So all three upgrades: increased magazine side, hip fire, accuracy, and increased damage range. So overall, obviously you can read the stats right there. The range is 18, fire rate 9.9, halfway through the thing. Handling is half, which is pretty good. And 16 on the damage per tick. So this range is 13 to the chest. Pretty long reload. 24 to the dome. So if we increase the range, we're looking at 11 and 17 to the head. So it's alright. I would say it's mid-tier. Her ability, the poison, honestly I think it sucks. It covers a good amount of range if it's an objective based game where you're obviously demolition and you're holding the bomb down. It's pretty good. It's only 2 tick, but the benefit part of it is that the cooldown is essentially non-existent. But in my opinion, it's one of the worst abilities in the game. So we'll get rid of this.
Very well.
And now we'll do her shotgun, her S12 shotgun. So increases magazine size, hip fire, and damage to the range. So 7.8 and 2.7 on the I'm sorry, 2.7 on the fire rate and 7.8 body damage. So as we do it, it's 37 to the head, 28, 42. So it's a sufficient shotgun. Her reload is nice because even if she's reloading, you can stop it just by shooting. It just it stops the reload. So even if you went down to 0 and you just needed 1 or 2 quick shots, it's not bad. It's definitely an upper tier shotgun. I really like it. It's not as good as the Lancer's auto shotgun, but it's definitely an upper tier shotgun. So now we'll go to her gadgets. Well, we'll do her weapon. She has the katana. So do this again, even though you've seen it before. So it's 50. It also gives you the lunge ability while you're running. And it's 125, excuse me, when you throw it. So it's pretty good overall. It's definitely the overall best melee weapon. So for gadgets,
very well.
So she has the poison ability. She has the disorienting gas, which is this one. So it disorients. It's pretty good.
Acceptable.
And it has a duration, just like the fire. So she's got a good mix-up. All her stuff is damage over time. Is all dot related or a long duration. So the poison is damage over time. The gas obviously it's not damage over time, but it's duration based, and the incineration grenade is damage over time. So then we'll go through her perks. As of right now, she's the only one with this one. After being damaged, increased movement speed for a short duration. This is really good for obviously escaping reasons. Become immune to being revealed by enemies. This is obviously an upper tier one. Reduced damage from explosives. It's alright. I hate Helping Hand. I don't think it's beneficial at all. Obviously, when we just went through the Sixth Sense on the last guy on Glitch, the eye pops up when someone's scoping in on you, and this is obviously a replenish. After downing an enemy, restores your ammo, and it reloads for you. So that's probably the best perk in the game. The health one's also really good, but it's a hot, so it's a heal over time. So overall, I'd probably give her a grade of a C+ to a B-. She's not bad, but she's not great. Okay, so now we're down to our last 5 or 6 guys, rogues. Let me just double check. Yeah, our last 6. So we'll do Phantom. She's meant for range. She's really fun to play as well. I enjoy playing as her. But the same thing as Lancer. Even though Lancer I really enjoy playing as, I wouldn't consider her upper tier. I guess she is upper tier. I'd probably give her a B+. So her pistol, I forgot what it's called. Let's take a look. She's got the P12K. Increases magazine size. It's the second perk. Normally that's everyone's first upgrade. And increases hipfire accuracy, and reduces the bloom. So 20 tick to the chest, 30 to the dome. Even from a range, we're looking at 25. And from really far range, 16 and 25 still. So overall, it's a really good pistol. We'll do her ability, which everyone, if you've played this game, watched this game, you've seen this ability. It's a pain in the ass. You can't use certain gadgets in it, and obviously you can't really see through it. Again, I don't consider it to be top tier, but it's definitely good, especially for games like Demolition. When you're planting the bomb, it gives you a little bit, and its cooldown really isn't that long. She's got the axe, which we've went through this already multiple times. The best throwing weapon in the game, because you're basically getting 2 kills out of it. And now we'll go through her weapons. So first we'll do the sniper. Increases magazine size, increases scope speed, and nullifies damage fall off. The fire rate is slow, but it really don't matter because, as you'll see, 140. There's people at 80, even from this range, 80 to the chest. There's people that are so good with her. It's just like Call of Duty. When you pick up the sniper, there's people that just have a knack for sniping. That's why I really like playing as her. Because look, you don't even like... Excuse me, I fucked that up. The reload is long. Look, I'll show you. After you take a shot, obviously you have that delay period, but what you do is you shoot, you let go, and then you do it again, then you let go. That's the way to play her. Shoot, let go. And then obviously I had to reload, but you got the gist of it. So always don't like keep it scoped in, is basically what I'm saying. Don't do this. Like, that's not good. You shoot, you let go, you look at the next person, shoot. So that's how you would play her. I enjoy playing as her. Her and Lancer are probably my top 2. Just as fun. I'm not saying for best in the game, just fun to play as. So the next weapon is her DMR. Increases magazine size and reload speed, reduces recoil, nullifies damage fall off. So we'll go through this really quick. So from short range, and she's got a scope on it, obviously ideal. Not a lot of people have the scope, and it's you have to constantly click. It's semi-auto. So I really like it though, because even though it's click, it's really quick. So you're looking at 42 to the head. 28, even with a range, you'll see right now. And this like gives her more maneuverability than the sniper. Obviously depends on the map, but this is made for really any map. Okay, now we'll do her gadgets. Regular grenade, like the first guy that we did. I'm blanking on his name, so I mean we'll do it quick, but it's not really necessary. You've seen it. It's just a standard grenade. Obviously you could cook it. And then we'll go through this because we haven't done this yet. So the sticky sensor, a gadget that sticks to surfaces and reveals enemies. Really, really good. So watch this right now. So, and you can take it back. So that's the part that's nice. And you get 2 of them. And it's an upper tier utility because anything that could display the enemies for you is what you want. And then we'll go through her perks. This is a really good one. After being damaged, increases movement speed to get away, which she almost more than anybody really needs the range. So obviously that's excellent for her. become immune to being revealed by enemies. Another excellent perk for her because she's sniping. She's always in the back. Increases weapon swap, which is really good if you want to switch to the pistol from the sniper. Removes aim down, sight movement speed penalty. Life drain. Obviously, she's pretty much a one-shot down. So you really want this. You get your health back in a second. And damaging an enemy will reveal them to the teammate. Other than this perk, I think she pretty much has the best overall well-rounded perks that you could have. I rate her a B+ to an A. She's definitely upper tier. So, we'll go to the next one. So next up we have Ronin.
I love a good challenge.
Okay. So, first, we look at the pistol. She's got the Spitfire like Lancer has, so we'll do it really quick.
You need more training.
Automatic. It's pretty quick. 19 to the head, 13 to the chest. So overall it's good. We'll do her ability. Her ability is the
coming, I'm
snipe, by
not
the way.
done.
Don't think I'm just using the melee weapon. But it's good though because it's pretty quick and you could throw it and it explodes. So overall it's really good. It's the other than the axe throw, it's probably the best throw weapon in the game. She also has the katana, which you've seen me use multiple times already throughout this video. We'll do her first weapon, which is the
My
KA-30.
favorite.
You've seen me use this weapon already. I forgot who had it, but you've seen me use it. Even from a range, 15. To the dome, it's 19. So it's a pretty good assault rifle.
This will make
But we haven't seen this one yet, which is the SLC. Increases the magazine size, hip fire, and accuracy. Suppresses firing and reduces recoil. Obviously the damage doesn't look high, but you can see how fast the fire rate is overall. You could just feel how fast it is. Like, and even from the range difference between these two, it's still 8. So 9 and 12, 9 to the head. 12 to the body. 9 to the body, 12 to the head. I don't know why I got it mixed up. It's because it's happening so fast in front of my eyes. But yeah, she's really made for quick in and out style combat, close quarters combat. Her gadgets are lower tier. I think this grenade is the worst grenade in the game. It's standard, but I personally don't like it. And she's got the regular smoke grenade. And as we go through the perks, she's got gain the ability to reload while sprinting. Obviously, that's a really good one. Evade after being damaged, increases movement speed for a short duration. Really good. Reduces damage to explosives, which is okay. This one is excellent. Increases weapon speed, weapon swap, and reload speed. Replenish. We went through this as well. When you down an enemy, downing an enemy reloads your current equipment. What am I saying right now? Why am I switching it up? Downing an enemy reloads your current equipment, your currently equipped weapon, and restores ammunition. It's probably the best perk in the game. And the Sixth Sense when the eye comes up when they're scoping in on you. Okay. And we're down to our last 4, I believe. And these last 4 I don't tend to use often, but they're good. They have their purpose. His ability, we're obviously going to play as him. His ability, I'm not going to be able to show you because he's support. When somebody gets downed, no matter where you are, you could send a drone to go and raise your ally. So it's obviously it won't let me do it, but if someone gets downed, you hit LB and RB or however you're playing it. If you're playing it with keyboard mouse, it sends a drone in and he revives your teammate. So he's got the Executioner pistol, which again is my favorite pistol in the game. From close and far, it's really good. So we'll do his weapons. We haven't seen this one yet, the MLX assault rifle. I think it's really good. He's the second guy that has a scope, but the difference is on this scope weapon is it's an auto weapon. So, and you could see the recoil is just non-existent. He's really good. And even from a range, it's still 22 to the head. We'll show you from short range, 30 a tick. Auto, excellent assault rifle,
Okay,
definitely upper
okay.
tier. Okay, we've done the Mamba before, but we'll do it quick. It's a burst weapon. You hold it down, 3 tick, 15 to the chest, and 23 to the head. He's got excellent assault rifle. Well, primary weapons I'll call it because one's not an assault rifle. But
okay.
yeah, he definitely has upper tier, and he's got the best throw weapon in the game. So he's really crucial because he's also the only healer. So it makes sense why he has helping hand, revive teammates faster, reduces your health regeneration delay, which again makes perfect sense for him. Gain the additional 25 armor, another perk that's needed for your healer on your squad. Again, he's just the best support in the game. He's A tier. He's the best in the game for healing, for healing purposes. And tracking rounds, again, this is made for your team. Damaging an enemy with a firearm will reveal them to your team. He's literally perfectly well-rounded. Become immune to being revealed. You want him to be immune to being revealed because he's your healer. And after being damaged, increase speed. So we'll go through his gadgets, which is a trip mine.
Now that's
You won't be able to see it in action because it's a trip mine.
Deploying lethal.
But yeah, that's what it looks like. It's like a claymore. And
Okay,
he's
okay.
got a smoke grenade, which again is the exception to the
Utility
rule.
out.
He's the exception to the rule. I personally don't like the smoke, but it makes sense for the healer to have the smoke grenade because he's just a perfectly well-rounded support. So after going through him, he's definitely in the upper tier. Okay, last 2 or 3. I think it's 2. It's 3. So Scorch.
They got no chance against us.
So first we'll do the ability. It gives your bullets fire. So on top of the damage that you're doing, it's a damage over time of fire. So it's really, really good. Cooldown's a little slow, but it's not the worst thing that could happen to you. She's the only one with the A3 salvo, which you just saw me do. I'll do it really quick without the flame. So 17 to the dome and 11 to the chest. It's like a burst. So it's really fucking good. And now we'll do. You actually just see me do the SLC on the guy prior to Saint. But yeah, really quick. 9 to the body and 11 to the dome.
That'll do
And
nicely.
Arbitrator, you see me use this with Chak. So I think it's no, the guy before Chak, the first guy. I always blank on his name. I don't like this weapon. So it's a knock on her to have this weapon, but they also don't want to make her too OP. It might actually also work really well with the fire, which we'll see right now. Yeah, it's excellent with the fire, and it gives you like a little bit. You could roll out, so it's pretty good. And now we'll go through her gadgets. Go figure, she has an incinerator grenade,
I can work with
which
this.
you've seen me throw, but we'll do it just for purposes.
Lethal out.
10 a tick. It's not bad. It's not the best. And she's got an EMP grenade, which again,
Utility
see, you
out.
know what it does. Stops gadgets and abilities from being used. And now we'll go through her perks. Gain the ability to reload while sprinting. Excellent. Increase speed right after getting damaged. Reduce damage to explosives. Faster reload swap. Faster weapon swap. And reload speed. Increased armor, which is really good for her. And downing an enemy reloads your current equipped weapon, and restores your ammo, which is I think is the best perk in the game. Okay. Last 2. We got Talon. So he's got the P12, 20. Magazine's a little bit small at 7 and 30 to the head, but overall it's really good. 30 to the head is excellent. He has the katana, which everyone's seen it in the preview if you watch this game. We'll do the LMP really quick, which is increased magazine size upgrade, damage range, and increases aim down sight accuracy. So after you get the aim down sight accuracy, this gun is really efficient. It's really quick. 11 to the chest, 16 to the head. It's very efficient. Oh yeah, I forgot to do his ability, which I actually don't even know what the fuck it's doing. Oh, it's a radar dart, and you could pick it up. Wow, it's actually really fucking good. Let's see how far of the range it's got. You can see the radius on it. So that's pretty good. And if they don't notice that, look, I'm getting 2 in the mini map right there. You can see on the top left, it's picking up 2 enemies, and I could pick it up even without the waiting for the cooldown. So it's really efficient.
That works.
The D3DI increases magazine size. This DMR is really, really good. As you can see, and the bottom upgrade suppressing fire. So watch, we'll start with the ranged. 50 even from this far, and 33 to the chest. 54 from a little bit closer, and 54 up here. And you can see how much ammo you have in the clip, which is 16 shots. It's one of the best ones in the game. Even though it doesn't come with a legitimate scope, it's still really, really effective. Now we'll go through his perks. He's got shredder rounds, which deals more damage to equipment. I personally don't like that, but it does give you more ammo to carry. Silence footsteps while not sprinting, excellent. Take reduced damage from explosives, Increases weapon swap, obviously really good. And he's got 2 really good ones, which is heal after downing an enemy, hot heal over time, and the Sixth Sense. He's got a flashbang and C4, which I personally don't like, but it does serve its purpose depending on the game mode you're doing, especially if you're doing demolition with the bomb. So it has its purpose. Overall, I give him a B-. And we are up to Trench. So we'll start with the ability. Actually, we'll start with the pistol. He's got the Executioner, which at this point in the video, if you don't understand that this is my favorite pistol, then you haven't been watching. So, his ability. Barbed wire. It's really meant for objective games. Not saying it's bad, but it's not the best. But it's good for objectives. Okay, so let's get into it.
Sure,
He's got the
that's
HMR. Suppressing fire at the end. It's an auto. So 24 to the body. It's got a good amount of ammo on the clip. 36 to the head, even from this range. It's a really good assault rifle.
Sure, that's fine.
And the MXR. Again, suppressing fire at the end. So it's really good. 48, even from this range. 48. 23. So it's good. And it's got a lot of ammo in the clip. 39 even from this range, so it's really, he's got a good set of primary weapons.
Good choice.
He's got the baseball bat, which is probably the second best overall weapon. He's got the active protection. He's similar to the first guy in the video. I don't know why I cannot remember that guy's name. So he's also got tear gas, which only 2 people in the game have the tear gas. It's not my preference, but it serves the purpose for him. He's got the increased armor, which makes sense because he's like your tank based. He's giving support to the team. When you damage an enemy, your team gets notified. Reduces your health regen. The delay. Reduces damage from explosive, which again makes sense for his style. Gain the ability to reload while sprinting and deal more damage to equipment and carry more ammo, which again makes sense for his overall character. Yeah, and obviously he has the deploy gadget, which again, it all makes sense for him. He's basically like a tank style. So, which deploy gadget negates the incoming projectile like a grenade. So overall, he's pretty good. I'd give him a C+, maybe a B-, depending on the situation and the match that you're in. But yeah. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did like it, hit the like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell if you want to get notifications when I make another video. And that's it for today. Have a good one.